Welcome back, Touhoumon Lunatic Platinum. In the last part, caught Junko and escaped the distortion world. And now, after all that exciting stuff, we are now back to your regularly scheduled route exploration. With Route 222. So, the last route before the 8th gym, I assume. So yep, we're gonna do it again. Routes trainers, as always. I need to escape these doldrums. You can keep me company. The hell's a doldrum? Right, so new recording session. When was the last time I recorded? Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't remember. It's Saturday now. I haven't been recording as much as I could because I've been working on Undertale Delta Room covers. I just, for once in my life, want on to start a battle and not just be the wrong answer. Because she's always the wrong answer. Why is she always the wrong fucking answer? Every time. I now have to go back and heal. One trainer. I already have to go back and heal. Or I can just use super potions, I guess. Just put anyone else in front for now. I've been working on the Delta Room covers, I think last time I recorded. Was I done with Petal Dance yet? I think I'd finished Petal Dance and I hadn't uploaded it yet. So I've uploaded Petal Dance. I made and uploaded Sunset of Seven Suns. And I now, as of yesterday, I've now made but not uploaded both Inappropriate Recycling, which is Checker Dance again, but with the freedom motif lol, and Violet Tactics, also known as the theme that plays when Woody tries to kill himself, and it sounds like it should be Seth's theme, but isn't. And, next should be Running Sky. I have the tab, I've saved the tab for the sheet music for that, but I haven't written it down yet. So it'll probably be a couple days before I actually finish it. Yeah, that's the plan. I'll do Running Sky, and then the plan is to do, Flower Castle, very different. That one's, I perceive that one taking a really long time, because I think that theme's like, well, like over 4 minutes long or something. It's very long. Although, it sounds kind of repetitive, but I don't know how much that repetitiveness is actually the same thing again, or in a different key. I've never been very good at telling that stuff like that automatically, despite listening to Touhoumon music for 10 years. We don't have the fish in front when we're out to fight you guys. Why don't you not even be a trainer? Hi, Traveler, would you like to battle? Not really, but like, kind of obligated to do it at this point. It'd be weird if I just stopped battling trainers this far into the game, you know? It's like a completion thing. Udaka. It's far water type, I think. Also, isn't he part, like, faith type? You can't be, because you have to be part flying type, so I think you're water flying. Yeah, it's gonna do. The Flower Castle will probably take a while, and then after that, we'll just do the final boss and the secret boss, as always. As I've done for every chapter. And that should be 8 themes for Chapter 5, which I think should be good. I think if I didn't count incorrectly, I think I did 8 covers for the first chapter, 8 covers for the second chapter, 6 covers for the third chapter, 7 covers for the fourth chapter, so doing 8 covers for the 5th chapter would fit. And then when I'm done with that, I don't know, I think I might finally move on to PCB, like, finally. I don't know. When I took my month break from doing covers and I came back, I just kind of did whatever I wanted. Because I have a playlist that I called, like, music that I want to cover that is not Touhou related. Why are there so many fishermen? There's so many! I'm getting bored of fishing. Let's have a quick battle. I'm gonna get bored of fighting you people. And even though there's still a lot of music left on that playlist that I haven't covered, I think I'm kind of good for the most part. Maybe I'll come back to it one day, but I kind of like did the broad strokes of what I wanted to do with that. I did Fire Emblem covers, some Pokemon covers, although it's annoying because now most of the Pokemon music I had in that playlist is now gone because they got nuked by Nintendo, because of course they did. It's just something you gotta deal with being a Nintendo fan, being a fan of Nintendo music, because sometimes it's just gonna be all gone from your playlist because Nintendo nuked it. Because you figured maybe Nintendo would purge the old fucks that don't know what they're doing from the company at some point, but they just never do. So some people in Nintendo still think that this is a smart idea, somehow. Just nuking their music from the internet, because that'll get people to... really get people interested in something. I don't know. Maybe I guess the mentality is they'll buy their shitty like music services that are all bad. It's like, no, they won't. Just have less people exposed to the music. Just free advertising, but again, ran by old people who don't know anything about how the internet works. Anyway, that was. Let's get rid of the 100% accurate move for a 95% accurate move. That totally won't fuck me over. Oh no, this is right. Twice in a row. Yes. Why did I get rid of that move? Because your attack stat was better than your special attack stat. That's where I figured it would justify changing to Crush Claw, even though 100% accurate to 95% accurate feels like 100 to like 80 sometimes. 100 to 80 feels like 150. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm done talking about my covers. This is what I want to talk about. Because I had one other thing I had in mind to talk about, and then we're immediately going to be back to me having no idea what to talk about when I have hours of recording to do today. We have one more Pokemon, right? We're not done yet, because despite you being one of like 5 fishermen on this route, you have 4 Pokemon. That's why I didn't do any damage, just light screen up. Of course. Punch you grass and this should super kill you, because I'm pretty sure you're groundwater. I think every Suico is a water type of some kind. I think the attack form is steel. Why you have Ice Punch? That didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. I forget, Anna actually does have good defenses. Make up for the fact that she is slow. I've been done in. Alright, how much do I need to heal? Not much, actually. Just Megatron and Friend don't really need to worry about healing. Should probably heal after these fishermen just so I can restore my PP. Well, I am fishing, but very well, I accept your challenge. Buddy, I'm not challenging you. I could have just walked up to you and asked about the wind or something. Why did I get my special attacker out? You probably all have ridiculously good special defense because bulky water normally have better physical or special defenses. I want to say special. What did you can't do? Ah, yes. You're close enough to dead for it to not matter at this point. Right, the other thing I had in mind to talk about. I remember many parts ago, when I was in that stupid dark cave, I talked about the dislike button on YouTube and how it's basically lost its function, as the like-dislike system was a replacement for the video rating system, so you can see how well-received video is since they turned the dislikes off. And basically all it serves to do now is to just show the creator how many dislikes a video got, because they're the only one who can see it. Apparently that's not even the case anymore. I don't know when they did this. It's been going on for like a couple weeks now. They changed the layout of the YouTube studio where you look at your videos, and the like-dislike ratio is no longer there. So the only way I can even look at how many likes a video got is you have the couple that show up from your recent videos on your main page, but other than that, Unless there's some secret page, other page I don't know about what there might be. I have to actually click on the video to see how many likes the video has, and you know, it doesn't show the dislike there anymore. So unless there's some other page I can look for, I can't even see how many dislikes my own videos get anymore. So yeah, dislikes now literally do nothing. Because as far as I can tell, even the creator of the video can't even see if they have any dislikes anymore. Why? I don't fucking know. Well, I stare at the water surface for too long and forget what I was doing in the first place. Like, what's even the point of having the button there anymore? I guess, yes, there's an extension you can use to like, look at it, I guess? Like, I'm sick from, like, YouTube's perspective. If you're gonna make it to where nobody can even see it anymore, what's that point of even having it exist? It's basically just a lower form of like button at this point, because it still helps the video more than not liking or disliking at all. But now, like, you're not even showing anyone that you pressed dislike. So it's like, what's even the point? Just personal satisfaction. I have pressed the dislike button. I have shown my displeasure, even though literally no one can see it anymore. It's just an awful idea, like, a video gets a bunch of dislikes, like, I think it's important for the creator to see it, but you can't anymore. I don't know. So yeah, I can no longer see the dislikes on my own videos anymore. If I do something people don't like, well, I guess you're just gonna have to leave a unhappy comment if you want me to know, because I'm not gonna know if you left a dislike. I don't know. Very strange, very funny. And that's about all I had to talk about, if I'm being honest. Despite it being many days since I've recorded, because I've been working on covers, I didn't really have much to talk about, I guess. We're almost reaching level 50 here. You know, this is like, we're in the mid-40s right now. I don't know how, but I lost. And I still haven't beaten the champion yet. I haven't even gotten to the 8th gym leader yet. World Link was 59 parts, including its giant-ass post-game. How am I, like, almost to part 50, and I haven't even reached the nowhere near the champion yet? Like, what? Listen, can you tell me what kind of puppets you have? Like, I guess it's just Gen 4 being long. Oh, gee, I wonder what ability you're going to have, and therefore cause me to immediately switch out, which I need to do anyway, because I forgot to heal. And you wanna know something great? Other than being ghost type, I don't remember what Kogasa even is. She's not a water type though, so I can throw water at her and she'll die. Mysterious wind. Of ice and fire. Ice speed fell. Yep. She normally closed the blue eye instead of the red eye, I think so, because the umbrella has the red eye and she's trying to match the umbrella. Oh, one of the battles of all time this is. Truly. H-Star. I think, is Star of nature type? I think J-Star's nature type in this game. It's kind of hard to remember. It's just water type in different games. She might be nature water, which is just like, come on now. The flames. Yeah, you are nature water. You don't have a water move. You're using that. Cat just knocked something over in the other room. Man, like I said I think it's some video in the previous recording session, different layout now because I've changed my room. This room is farther away from... Okay, we have three AC units in this house. One of them is actually like right in front of me because this computer is situated against a wall. There's a AC unit like right there. Obviously I can't use that one when recording because this AC unit is like extremely loud to the point where we never use it anyway. And even if it wasn't, it's still right next to me, so I couldn't use it. So I have to use either of my other two AC units. Which one is like 2 rooms away in the living room over there, and another one is 2 rooms away in the kitchen on the other side of the house. So I have it on. And the good news about that is Cheerno Fan Club, Cheerno. Oh, that's fantastic. There are still fishermen. I need Rock Smash again, are you kidding me? Wait, fight one more fisherman, and then I'll go back and heal. When I first started fishing, catching anything made me happy, but those days are long gone now. Now I get a promote if I can't beat my record by even an inch. Alright, never mind, I don't. Now let's get rid of Rock Climb for Rock Smash. Yet again, because this is what you gotta do. It's convenient to know a Pokemon, but it's still annoying. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I don't think the AC... I think it sometimes cut into the recording, but I didn't think it did that much when I was in my previous setup, where it was a lot closer to the AC. But now, it definitely shouldn't hit the recording, I think, because I've got the AC on in 2 rooms away, and then I've got a fan on the edge of it, pushing from one room to the other. So maybe that fan could be heard, but it's like all the way over there, so maybe not. The point is, the AC is a lot farther away, so my god am I hot. like when it was like right next, the AC was close to me, it's a lot better than it is now, where it's on the other side of the house. Oh boy. Is there even anything in this water? Might as well check. Wait a minute, I'll go check. I don't think so. I think this is completely pointless water. Yeah, it's just so fishermen can actually be fishing somewhere. It's just there for the aesthetic. Now I must walk all the way to where this guy is so he can heal my Pokemon. My Bonikamon. My laptop is now being loud. Why does it do that? Sometimes runs processes in the background. It's loud. Wish it wouldn't do that. I did not ask it to. Alright, so I'm doing the beach first, I guess. This seems to be what I'm doing here. Although now it... Yeah, they're just like... Yeah. So I guess I will finish up these buildings and then go back and then go to the top route. It's been 18 minutes. There's gonna be like a 45-minute part just going through a route, huh? Because this route is that long. Yeah, Cheerno Fan Club. Yeah. Yeah. Eehee, I'm going for the Puppet Championship with only Cheerno. Bicycle Ball, they can talk. See Cheerno. See Cheerno. See Cheerno. There's a child in here. You know, I should have expected this joke, but I forgot that they replaced the Poke Kids with Cheerno Kids. There. The Wriggle Mistia matchup as it should go. Harris song. Get it? Cause it's in character. But God, is it not a useful move? There are certain kinds of Pokemon you use moves for that for, and your normal ass bird puppet is not one of them. How many recordings this game really left at this point? I don't know, it's very clearly gonna take a whole episode just to finish this one route. Am I gonna be able to do the whole town and the gym in one part? I don't know. I'd like to at least get to before Victory Road in this recording session. So then I can have a recording session where I go through Victory Road and do the Elite Four and maybe grind 10 levels off screen. Which is what I had to do when I played through World League. Remember World League? Remember how that game wasn't that bad until I reached Victory Road and that awful fight against your rival that made me just... That was one of the worst fights I've done in a Pokemon game. Just the ridiculous fucking difficulty spike that was that rival trainer, and then it was just the rest of the game was like that. At least boss fight wise. It was just like, man, that really was the turning point for that game, that rival fight. I had a dream, it was a wonderful dream. I dreamt that a trainer would bring me a giant Remoraid. So, what's a Remoraid? Pokemon don't exist in this world. Unless we go by my previous theory that Pokemon is actually like a fictional series in this world, so that's why people know what Pokemon are. Even though they are not real, they have been replaced by the Bonica Puppetmons. Okay, Misty's level 48. Didn't need to have... Right, my fish is low level because I've been fighting nothing but fishermen for the past 20 minutes. After enjoying a meal at the hotel restaurant, one has a battle. That's the social etiquette. Is it? Is it the social etiquette? Just stand alone on this hill waiting for someone to battle you? Seems to be. You know, for how many Luis there are in the overworld, it feels like I haven't fought that many in battle. Can't remember the last time I fought one of these. Man, you just one-shot something so we're not here forever. Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I made a clip. I made a clip out of that joke theory I made about Heatful in that one part earlier. Uploaded it the other day. Got like 10 views. I wonder if anyone who watched it got that it was making fun of the Chris and Noel fuse and become the knight and go back in time theory that's become popular lately. It was just a direct joke about that. I don't know if anyone who actually watched that got that. I don't know. It was kind of a double-edged joke, is me making fun of that theory. It's not a bad theory. There's parts of it I like, but it is out there. And it's also just, you know, I get to joke about how much I hate the Maribel's Yukari theory, because it literally requires stupid time travel. Aerosol. Yeah, apparently it's called a bootstrap paradox. The problem I have with it, where it's like, you go back in time to create something that exists in the time you came from, there has to have been one original timeline that didn't have that, so how did that happen in the first place? Apparently that's what it's called. Apparently it's called a bootstrap paradox. One of the Deltarune videos I watched talking about the Chris and Noel Knight thing. That's the word they used. Yeah, it's stupid. I hate it. I hate time travel stories in general. I give away the technical machine headbutt. Obtain the TM57. That you did. Using that move, the puppet can make the foe flinch. I don't think headbutt's that good of a move. Why is it taking this long to get it? It should be beast type now, so... No, it's heart type. 80 power. Is that better than Body Slam? I think it is. No. Yeah, Body Slam is just better, except it paralyzes instead of flinches, which I don't know which of those is better, paralysis or flinch. I'd say paralysis because after you get paralyzed, you can basically get immobilized at that point, and then you can be immobilized every other turn after that. Whereas flinch, you can only be immobilized once. Who's there? What do you think you're doing? I just saved the universe, you useless asshole. I hate the police force Pokemon. It's just, all they do is walk around and battle 10-year-olds. Go do something. My character's probably not old enough to pay taxes yet. But when they inevitably are, be very upset about the fact that our tax dollars are being used to fund police officers and don't do anything. Some old guy is about to use the power of an angel and whatever the fuck Congra is to reset the entire universe, whatever the hell that means. And you did nothing. Well, I did 99.99% of everything. And Cynthia did 0.01% of everything. And no one else did anything other than that. Okay, never mind. Barry helped me in a double battle. There you go, Barry. Which I think is more than what most rivals have done in Pokemon. How many rivals actually? I'm almost dead. What have previous rivals done in Pokemon games to help with the plot? Gary did nothing. In fact, he showed up in like Silphco that was being taken over by Team Rocket, and then he didn't do anything. He just showed up to battle me, and that made people come up with theories that Gary's actually part of Team Rocket, because how else would he even ended up in that building to begin with? Silver, despite hating Team Rocket because Giovanni is his deadbeat father, I don't think actually did anything to help with Team Rocket. He just kind of like... He kind of just shit-talked them and then had us do everything, and then got mad at us when we did something. I gotta use Cut again. Gotta get Cut. Brendan and May did not do anything. Brendan/May, they did not do anything in the plot to stop the crazy people from destroying the world. Unintentionally. Which is why I'm very much against World Link giving the rivals such a stupidly strong, powerful team, because, like, they don't deserve it. I think it makes sense narrative-wise why the rival in Gen 3 did not have nearly as good of a team as the rivals from the first two games, because they weren't nearly as important. But no, let's just give them an extremely stupid battle before the Elite Four that made me want to stop playing the game. Yes. Carbos. Da-da-da. Speed stat. Should go heal now, there's a lot of trainers left. Back I go! Then yeah, in this game, Barry lost to a Galactic Commander, and then helped you in a double battle with said Galactic Commander, and that's his contribution to the plot. Helped in one double battle, which is more than all three previous rivals, so congratulations, Barry, you did it. Too bad I, like, sped through most of that battle because I got frozen and just didn't want to play the game anymore. Just happens sometimes. Speaking of a double battle, this is about to be one. If this sailor will turn around, it will be. Turn around. Turn around! There. Look at my puppet, it's really cool! Oh, we'll ride upon the sea in a boat, just you and me, that's the way of the sailor, sing it. You think this sailor and this child know each other? Or were they just like, alright, we saw this guy at the same time, we're a team now. I don't know. I don't think your Suako could be Faith type, but I don't know. Not. Suako is one of those characters that can be like 4 different types, and you never know which one it is, because one of the forms is one of them, and you don't know what is what. Yeah, Gen 5 is when they actually tried to actually make the rivals somewhat relevant to the plot, sort of. I mean, in in the original Gen 5, it wasn't so much they were related to the plot as much as the game spent a lot of time on Sharon and Bianca, but Bianca certainly didn't do anything for the plot. I think Sharon helped you fight Team Plasma a couple times, I think. Did Sailor only have 1 Pokemon? And the kid had 3? Why did you make this a potential double battle? It doesn't seem like these were meant to be double battles at all. I almost used Ice Beam there, because you're a flying type. That wouldn't work, because you're water type, and I think water resists ice. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. If fire doesn't resist ice, then maybe water doesn't either. Because then in Black and White too, you had Hugh, your anime hair man, whose whole motivation was linked to Team Plasma. He wanted to get his sister's cat back. Why they decided to make it his sister's cat, an NPC you look at once and never again for the rest of the game, rather than have it be his cat, which would make much more sense as a motivation, I don't know. They did. At least that's something. And then Gen 6, I don't fucking remember, man. They don't even call them your rivals in Gen 6, I don't think, because the theme that plays when you fight your rivals in Gen 6 is called, like, Battle Friend. I don't even think you technically have a rival in Gen 6, except for the gender of the main character you didn't choose, is like the main one. My dream's a big one. I want to battle every kind of puppet from around the world. Yeah, I don't think they did anything in the plot of the game. They might have helped you battle Team Flare once or twice, maybe. But I don't remember. I think the main thing they did in the plot was like you battled them to prove that you were the one who needed to get the Mega Stone, Mega Bracelet, whatever it was, instead of them. And then you do that really silly battle against the gym leader on roller skates, where 2 Mega Lucario fight, and all you do to win is click the ground type move. What do you even have? Do you just black out if you lose that fight? I assume so. That's not a great noise, if I'm being honest. You're weak to dark? Must be Dream? Why are you a Dream type? Because Dream is fighting and you hit people with chairs, I guess? There's a light screen up. Screen? So I need to hit you with something physical. So I guess I'll have Misty punch you. Assuming you don't have Intimidate, which I don't think you normally do. Despite Yugi being one of the characters you would assume would have Intimidate. She never does. Instead we give it to silly characters like Kogasa and Chihiri. I don't know, what kind of Pokemon have Intimidate? I know Herdier does. I guess it's kind of silly to give a dog Intimidate, but it's like Herdier's supposed to be like a more fierce kind of dog. In comparison to the small little Lillipup. I lost, but I'm one step closer to realizing my dream. I think Mighty Anna also has Intimidate. They're just like giving Intimidate to dogs, I guess. Sunny Shore City! We finally reached the end of this route. Yeah, wow. Sunny Shore's gym leader Volkner has been bored lately, I hear. We need tough challengers to visit so he doesn't get bored. People get up to no good if they have too much time on their hands. You know what he could have? You know what he could have done? during that time. Maybe help deal with the terrorist organization. Could have been doing that. I had to describe Sunny Shore Gym in a word. It'd be shockingly electric. It's 2 words. Whoops, that's 2 words. Alright, you're an Elite Four member, aren't you? Yo, fellow trainer. Your puppets are secure inside their puppet orbs, but there's no masking that aura of serious toughness. Oh, is aura a real thing that exists in Pokemon like it does in Fantasy Made Wars? Feel my aura. Oops, sorry, I should introduce myself. The name's Flint. I'm one of the Puppet League's Elite Four. I just had this idea, maybe you can pull it off. It's about this town's gym leader. He's really lost his enthusiasm lately, because there's been so few good challengers worth his time. He's been so bored, he spends all his time renovating the gym. Maybe he hasn't had any new challengers, because you blocked out the city due to a blackout for like who knows how long. And then the blackout happened. That sure didn't help lift his mood. Never mind. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need you to give him a battle that's so hot it will reignite his passion for battling. I'm counting on you, Hotshot. Sunny Shore City, solar powered. You got the place that's solar powered, have a blackout. Trying to say something, game? I once dreamed of becoming a gym leader. Though that dream never came true, I got to live with puppets all this time. It's been a blessed life. To make up for the lack of space, the city built roads out of solar panels. Solar panels provide us with clean energy, and they're good roads. Symbol of Sunny Shore's will to survive, I think. Wow, you're really cool. You have 7 gym badges. All you need is 1 more to challenge the Puppet League. Do you want to hear me play my guitar, or do we battle? Okay, 1 more battle on the road. Your spirits vibe, you've got rock in your veins. Yeah, this is a weird thing they've done in this game. I think it's at least the 3rd time they've done it. I don't think they've done it in any other game. Just random battles in a Pokemon Center. Maybe I should have healed before I did this, but yeah, you should die to Psychic, maybe. Unless you resist it. You resist it. Well, maybe you don't resist Dark. Maybe you don't kill me in 1 hit. Hyper Beat! Fuck! Yes! Yes! I am the Scissor, and you are the Rock in this game of Rock, Paper, Scissors. I chose the wrong answer. Okay. You meet me, but I feel totally amped to jam harder. And slam harder. And the Space Jam. Slam from... It's the perfect... Okay. Alright. Almost 40 minutes. 1 route. Wow. Well, this is one of the last routes in the game, so I guess that's to be expected. Alright, in the next part, Sunny Shore, and maybe it's Gym, depending on how long it takes.